Inside this awesome looking building is a penthouse apartment where you can get a room for $11.25 per person.
And it's like a little house. Look, there's an upstairs.
And it comes with this awesome terrace where you can see the city, you can see the quiet street, and you can hang out and do stuff. Plus it's a 4-bedroom.
And it's big. You've got the living room and the kitchen down here on the first floor.
And we're here to find out if renting this place is a good idea,
or if you have to reinstall the oven door all by yourself. I hope not.
Do you live around here?
I just moved here.
You just moved?
Yeah.
How do you like it so far?
Amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, great city.
See, I don't just tell you that it's good here. I check with people who live in the area. The location here is awesome. We're 2 blocks from the trains. Right here, you can get the 2 or the 3 at Lexington. And right when you come out, this neighborhood has everything. This building has a Whole Foods and a Burlington and a whole bunch of other stores. There's a couple shopping centers over here. We're on 125th right now. And look at that, 5-minute walk to the building. You got a bunch of cafes over here. Got a local vegetable market. This is a Caribbean place. Local burgers at the Harlem Shake, complete with Sunday jazz. And once you get away from where the train is, things get really quiet. Look, this is only 1 block right here. That's probably because there's a big church and another church. What a pleasant little street corner. It's really nice up here. The street's also exactly like what you'd see downtown, but for way, way cheaper. Look at these gorgeous buildings. Very, very old school and charming. And then over here, we have a local community garden. This is on the same street as the apartment. So if you're on your best behavior, they'll let you in. And now you have a backyard full of other strangers here in New York City. What's nice here is that the buildings are clean. Look, the trash, it's put away here. It's put away here. Now in the downtown areas like the Village, you'll have one super who's responsible for hundreds of tenants. But up here, I think maybe things get done differently because the neighborhood is just way too clean. And even when stores are closed, everything looks good. Here we are, and inside this awesome looking building is a penthouse apartment where you can get a room for $11.25 per person. Now the building, as you can probably tell, this is not a modern building, but there's some things about it that are really interesting. Look at these windows. I've actually never seen something like that. It looks like it might be a retrofit or something. Those could be original, but I'm not 100% sure on what's happening. The front door, definitely not. Actually, wait, I take that back. This balcony right here, that looks super modern. The best way to find out what's going on here is gonna be to go inside and learn for ourselves. If you want to live here, the agent right here, this is his contact information. He's got other apartments in this neighborhood, and if you like this and it's gone, I'm sure they'll have something else. Okay, now we're in the basement, and I'm looking for laundry. Hey, there it is! Okay, this has to be the absolute tightest laundromat in New York City, but it's a laundromat in New York City. In the apartment, you don't have to leave to clean your stuff. And honestly, this is such a win. Most affordable places don't even have this. And look at how little space it takes up. If your landlord won't do this to their basement, not even their basement, to their basement hallway. Any other mysteries over here? Okay, I see some unofficial bike storage. And there's also buckets of paint, some cleaning supplies down here. This means if something goes wrong with your apartment, your landlord already has the tools to fix it. He doesn't have to like go find them or discover what they are. I mean, it's probably not a slumlord. If you ever get the chance to tour your apartment's basement before renting it, I highly suggest doing that. It'll tell you everything you need to know before it's too late. And there's security cameras, very secure building, fire extinguishers, good to see, hope we don't need them. And as you can probably tell by the lobby, this is an interior renovation where the things inside are new, but it still has that old school charm. Also, on each floor, there is a garbage chute. Or wait, maybe these are common storage chutes. Let's see, is the 4th floor any different? Yeah, this is storage, shared storage it looks like. We're learning as we go, folks. I think the heat's on, it's warm in here. This place is awesome. I can't believe how big these rooms are. Look at that. You can see all the buildings by Central Park off in the distance. The street, nice and quiet, very charming. And the windows here are insanely cool. These probably aren't original, but they look awesome.
And it's like a little house. Look, there's an upstairs.
Comes with this awesome terrace where you can see the city, you can see the quiet street, and you can hang out and do stuff. Plus, it's a 4-bedroom.
Il y a un lit, il reste plus grand chose. Ça veut dire qu'ensuite en bas, T'as quand même un super espace de réception. T'as un super espace avant.
Someone's here seeing it. I can't understand what they're saying, so they're essentially having a private conversation. But if you know French, maybe you'll learn something. And because this is a modern building, the layout just makes an absolute ton of sense. And it's big. You've got the living room and the kitchen down here on the first floor, and 2 of the bedrooms. That's gotta be where the entertainment center goes. Or if your TV's small enough, you can have it here under the stairs. Either way, you're gonna wanna get your couch in this section, either facing that wall or that direction. And then on the opposite side here, you could get a table. Probably should have turned these on before filming it. For a corner kitchen, I think this is really nice. Yes, things might look like they're in a state of disrepair, but how can they be repaired if they never entered disrepair? If something's not disrepaired, it's just old and it's not working. This is gonna work when you move in. What's also cool, wine cooler here. There's a bottle of something in there. It's half empty, so that'll have to go. Maybe it's for the workers. This right here, we got ourselves a little dishwasher. And I like how there's a decent amount of drawers in here. It's definitely a good kitchen. Lots of under sink space. Water pressure's decent. Lots of counter space as well. I could see kitchen appliances cluttering up this little section of the apartment. And since I'm not 6 feet tall yet, I appreciate that the cabinets are all reachable. If I hit a growth spurt, maybe that'll change. And they didn't stick us with a mini fridge. We got a full-size fridge here. And look at this. Got windows in the corner of the building. That's the great thing about an older building. They usually have windows in multiple places, not just at one end of the apartment. Granted, there's not a whole lot to look out here, but new modern windows, some light bouncing off this brick wall. Plus, the other huge win with this apartment is it has modern heating and AC. That's that split unit up there. You're gonna see those throughout the apartment. Very efficient, much better than the heaters that make noise and wake you up at night. Not a bad looking bathroom. We got a full-size tub. I don't know if there's a bathroom upstairs, but this first floor bathroom, very nice. 1 real drawer, 2 real drawers. The fake drawer. But the sink, looking pretty good. Counter space around it. And it comes with some free paper towels. That's a definite win. Those are money. Especially when they're sold out because people are hoarding. The shower head's good, man. That's gonna put a lot of water on you. Plus, behind the door, there is a towel rack and a bathrobe hook, so you don't have to live like a savage. Unless savages also wear bathrobes. Whether the lights in here are on or off, it makes no difference. You're gonna save money on electricity because the place is so bright naturally. And as far as bedrooms go, this is really good. It'll fit a queen. Got your money split unit up here. And it also has a fairly decent looking closet. Now, unfortunately, the window in there is open because they're doing repairs. And there's a very large, menacing hornet inside that particular room. Now, there are no problems with this apartment. It does not have a hornet infestation. I just don't like hornets. I don't want to help him get out because he might think that I'm not trying to help him, I'm trying to kill him, and then he might sting me, and I just don't want to get stung by a hornet. But the windows of this apartment, these are the best part, man. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this type of design when it basically replaces the old windows that were here, because these windows, even though they might not open fully, you're getting so much more light. Like, this is half floor to ceiling. And if you look at the little townhouses across the way, they just had these little depressing things. Look at that with those air conditioners in there. Those apartments are like caves on the inside. And to be honest with you, most bedrooms that are in the $1,100 price range, they're not gonna be this big. They're not gonna fit a king size bed. They're probably not gonna have nicely finished exposed brick. This is awesome. You know what else you can do? Let's say you leave that door closed at all times. You create a corner, which could be a workstation. It could also have a dresser. I would probably put the bed over at this end. And then you got this whole wall here for a dresser, for desks. This is awesome. This is also super cool. You can see from these cutouts right here where the previous apartment's windows were. upstairs might be cooler than the downstairs. And that's because up here on this level, we have full bath number 2. Now this is a standing shower. It's a little Martian space station, Elon Musk. This is what that will be, you in a little box. That's how you're gonna live if you go on his Mars trip. And if this is all it takes to turn a small room like this into a full-size bath with a working shower, it makes it kind of obvious that there shouldn't be any excuses for landlords who refuse to put full baths on each floor of their 2-floor apartment. Mirror looks good. Sink is a little on the small side, but again, who cares? This is not a bathroom that guests are gonna use. It's only accessible by people who are on the 2nd floor already, and that's where these other bedrooms are located. I think the staircase is pretty solid too. I don't feel unsafe on it at all, and it doesn't shake unless you jump on it like an idiot. These rooms are a little bit smaller than the rooms downstairs, but they'll fit a queen-size bed, and you've got direct access to the outdoor space. This balcony is shared between both rooms. Actually, I shouldn't call it a balcony, it's more of a terrace. And yes, there's less space in each room than there is downstairs, but for $1,100, usually all the rooms are like this, and they're not this bright. And what that basically means is if you just moved to New York City, and you want to see the city every single day from your bedroom window, and you want to make your steaks on this Gordon Ramsay approved outdoor kitchen, there's no way around it. You're gonna have to take one of these 2 upstairs rooms, and if you don't like your roommate, you could wall off the center and basically have my side and your side, you know, like a little piece of tape, do not cross. But maybe getting along is better. After all, if you can't afford to rent this place on your own for $4,500 and you can only afford 1 room, you'll have to work on your people skills because your roommates are probably gonna wanna come up here and use the grill as well. If you guys all fight and you don't like each other, you're all gonna have to move out and live in some place that's not as nice. And to be honest with you, this kitchen up here, this is really good. Look, we got a little outdoor fridge. There's water access too, so if you wanna grow the food that you then cook, this could be a sustainable apartment. Plus, you can look at this cool church steeple all day. Whoa, and it comes with surround sound, so you could be blasting your obnoxious music from your roof deck every single morning. Your neighbors are gonna love that. Below this video, in the description, you will find contact info for the agent. This is a good deal. It'll get you to New York without breaking the bank. I'll see you in the next video.